Good afternoon, folks. Big Bo here with another great, hard-to-find pre-owned destination trailer from Parkway RV Center. Today we're going to look at a 2013 Crossroads Zinger. This is the model number 330FK. This is a destination trailer, and it's actually a very hard-to-find smaller destination trailer. You know, most of these are 38, 40 foot plus. I've got some out here that are 42 feet long. This particular one is 36.5 foot overall, so we'll call it 37 foot, just round it up. It's a 13 model. It's got 2 slide outs, great floor plan. It's a front kitchen. That's another floor plan that's getting hard to find in these destination trailers. And folks, it's only $24,900 with a warranty. These are awesome live-in units, folks. I mean, these are designed to be lived in. They've got some features you don't see on most travel trailers. Sliding glass entry door, so if you want to build a deck out, that'll be very, very nice. Got a big awning. Tires look great. This is a nice camper, folks. It really is. Now, for those of you who are not familiar with destination trailers, they're not park models. A lot of people get destination trailers and park models confused. Park models are at least 12 foot wide. They require semi-truck permits, wide load permits to move them. You don't see that many. It's kind of like a used house trailer. You don't see that many of them for sale because they're so expensive to take down and move. Well, destination trailers are, I guess, just in a layman's terms, are a self-contained, portable park model. In other words, folks, these have holding tanks, so you don't have to plumb it in to use it. These are 8.5 foot wide, just like a regular travel trailer, so you can tow it without permits. You just want to make sure you've got a heavy enough vehicle to handle the weight. This particular one is only 7,900 pounds because it's a smaller size. So plus that's including anything. That's not including whatever you put inside of it. So if you put 1,000 pounds in it, water, luggage, food, things like that, obviously you're going to be 8,900 pounds. So keep that in mind. But these are portable. And park models don't have their own built-in heat and air system. You ever seen a real park model? They look like a small house trailer. They've got a separate 2-ton or 1.5-ton heat pump and air conditioner that you have to buy separate from the park model and have installed. So, like I said, this one's got its own built-in heat and air system, just like a regular travel trailer. And really not much difference between a destination trailer and a travel trailer, except these are a lot bigger. They've got the sliding glass door, and typically they have the bigger house-style 110 electric refrigerators. Of course, you know, the one like this is probably a little too big to take to the lake for the weekend and set it up and down. These are pretty much designed to set up somewhere and leave it. You can underpin them for wintertime use. They are a little bit better insulated than a standard travel trailer. Got the metal siding, which I like because you don't have delamination issues like you do with the older fiberglass units. Of course, this one's a 13, so it's not really an old one, but you know, it will be one day. You've got 2 slide outs. The main slide's about 36 inches thick or deep. And all in all, folks, this thing's in phenomenal condition. Doesn't appear to have been lived in. You know, these are great if you need a permanent lot somewhere. I know a lot of people, they buy weekend lots on lakes and in the mountains and beaches and all that. You can leave this there and go back and forth. A lot of people buy these that need temporary living arrangements. I know a lot of people buy these when they're building houses so they can stay on their property. Keep an eye on the house. Let me tell you something, folks, from experience. You'll get your house built better and quicker if you do that, just from experience. If you stay on the property and keep an eye on the guys building your house. They don't like it, but they're getting paid, so what's it matter? People do that. People buy these that have elderly parents and in-laws that are moving in with them, but they still want their own independent place. I mean, folks, this is something that, you know, you can put in your yard. Of course, you want to check the regulations of where you live to make sure that's legal. But you can set it up in your yard, have your parents or in-laws, grandparents or whoever have their own place to live and still be independent, but close enough you can keep an eye on them, be there if anything ever happens. And you got to look at it this way too, folks. You go rent an apartment for 18 months, sign an 18-month lease on an apartment. Well, heck, you paid enough in rent to just about pay for this thing free and clear. And you know, you live in an apartment for 18 months. When you move out, you've got nothing to show for all that thousands of dollars you spend in rent. With this one, you got something to show for your money. So there are a lot of advantages to a destination trailer. Plus, they're all one level, so you don't have, steps or going up and down into the bedroom. Got a roomy front kitchen. You don't see this floor plan hardly anymore because you get all this extra space. A lot of food prep area and tons of cabinet space. That's what I like about a front kitchen. You've got a bigger stovetop and oven, actually a 4-burner range top. You don't hardly see that in regular travel trailers. They're all 3 burners. You've got this great big Frigidaire all-electric refrigerator freezer. Nice and cold. And you see, the good thing about it is, people don't realize this, RV refrigerators that run off propane or electric are not designed for everyday use. They'll wear out in a few years. And when those things wear out and you got to replace them, you're talking minimum $1,500 plus labor to replace a fridge. Where this one is going to last twice as long, it's going to hold twice as much food, it's going to cool off twice as fast, and it only costs about half what an RV refrigerator is to replace it. I mean, you can go to Lowe's and Home Depot and get a fridge to put in here relatively simple. In fact, you've got some space on top if you want to put a little bit taller one in here. About another 6 inches or so. So you got a lot of space in here. You've got the table and chairs. You've got a full pull-out sleeper sofa. So actually, you could close this off and use this for an occasional second bedroom if you wanted to. Entertainment center, place for a TV, and we can certainly add a TV for you. Just let your salesperson know, and he'll get you a price and add it to the camper price if you want to proceed with it. Or you may want to put your own, or you may be like me and don't really care that much about TV, but you do have that option. You've got a chair right here, this sliding glass door. You've got a curtain that goes across the door. You got a side hallway, which gives you complete privacy in the bedroom. You got these house-type doors, give you a residential feel. On the right, you've got a walk-through bathroom, RV toilet, medicine cabinet. You've got a big glassed-in shower with a skylight. This thing's got the 7-foot roof on the inside, so you definitely get a lot of headroom in here, and you don't get that claustrophobic feeling either. Medicine cabinet, drawers, closet, and a big closet in the back. And you can tell this thing doesn't have a lot of use because the stickers are still in great shape. You know, those stickers get wet and dry constantly. You rub them with your feet. They don't last long after you take a few showers in one. So this thing obviously doesn't have a lot of use. And definitely not a live-in unit. There's no smoke or pet odors in here either, folks. Of course, you can walk from the bathroom or from the hallway into the rear bedroom. As we step back here, folks, one thing I want to point out, there's no carpet in here. Except, I believe, in the slide-out area and right here around the bed. That's it. Very easy to keep clean. Get you a Swiffer wet jet and a broom, and you can keep this thing nice and clean. Queen bed, big closet across the back. Open it up. I mean, this thing holds a lot of stuff. And let me tell you something, folks. When you're living in one or staying in one full-time, interior storage space is that, and installation is the 2 most important factors when you're living in a camper. You want as much storage space as possible. Outside's nice, but the inside, of course, is definitely, I would rather have more inside space than outside space. Of course, you got a sliding door here if you want to isolate the bathroom from the bedroom. It's a nice camper, and the weight's really not that bad considering how much space you're getting and how much room you're getting. And Crossroads, of course, been around for 45, 50 years. This is not a fly-by-night company. I mean, this is a brand that's been around for a long, long time, so I don't think they're going anywhere. Folks, this unit, option A, haggle-free firm, checked out. Of course, we don't check them out until we sell them. Reason for that, of course, a couple of reasons, actually. It allows us to keep our overhead down because we don't have to hire as many RV techs to check them out because we don't have to pre-check 140 used units, which is what we have on the lot right now. However, Another reason, folks, and a lot of you don't think about this, and other dealers are the same way we are when they have a lot of used RVs like we do. You got to realize, folks, we're open 6 days a week to the general public. We have hundreds, and I'm not exaggerating, folks, hundreds of potential shoppers walking through these campers in motorhomes and fifth wheels every single week. I can't tell you how many thousands of dollars in damage have been done to these campers because people walk through them. They let their kids go through. They spill stuff on carpet. They tear up stuff, messing with it. They'll fold out sofas. They'll bend doors. I've even caught customers over the years stealing parts off of them for their own unit instead of ordering the parts. And I'm not trying to sound like a gripey old man or nothing like that, but please, folks, when you're looking at these RVs in person, whether it's here or any other lot that's in the United States, keep in mind these campers are not your property. Please respect them. Respect it like you were looking at somebody's house for sale. You go with a realtor to look at a house, you don't start tearing the people's stuff up, do you? Of course not. Treat the RVs with the same respect, folks. That's all I'd ask. It's just, that's why we don't check them out beforehand, because here's the thing. We check them out, everything's clean, everything's 100% functional. We stick it out here for 3 or 4 weeks before it sells, and hundreds of people go through it. Guess what? Everything, a lot of the stuff that was working wasn't working. And we've tried it both ways, folks, and this is the best way for everyone, because if it sits out here for 3 weeks, 4 weeks, guess what? We got to recheck it again anyway after we sell it. So we're doing double the work for the same price. So it doesn't make sense to pre-check these things, considering how rough people are on them. And that's why the first thing we do when we have one sold is we lock it up, keep everybody out of it. Because I'm telling you, folks, it's crazy. And I know a lot of you aren't like that. I'm not like that with somebody else's stuff. I know a lot of you aren't either, but unfortunately, good people like us have to suffer for the sins of the bad. Anyway, so keep that in mind, folks. We don't check them out till we sell them. The way it works, after you purchase this RV, it goes in line to get checked out. As of right now, unless we run it across something that requires us to order a part that's not readily available, if you bought this unit today and paid for it today, I would probably have it ready in a week to 2 weeks, give or take a few days. Now, if you want the absolute current, up to the minute lead time for a destination trailer checkout, ask your salesperson, because that changes day to day depending on the workload in the shop. We check them out in the order that they're sold. And if you've got questions about that, of course, folks, call our salespeople, talk to them before you decide if you want to buy it. That way there's no surprises. We have policies that we've had for years. We have a certain way we like to do it, folks, and it's the most efficient way for everybody. And most importantly, it saves us money, so it keeps our overhead down. And when we keep our overhead down, we keep our prices down, and everybody wins. So option A includes this thing will be checked out. We're going to go through an extensive RV component checkout that will be completed after purchase. Once this unit's checked out, once it's been cleaned, and my service manager does his final walkthrough, make sure everything's to his satisfaction, the mechanical condition and the how clean it is, he will contact you to set an appointment to have your walkthrough demonstration. Basically, you'll come in when you pick it up, and the RV tech at that appointed time, he'll set up a time beneficial for both of us. When you arrive here at time, and please, folks, if you're going to be late, call us, let us know, so we may have to reschedule. Our business is booming right now, and every day seems like we have 3 or 4 pickups every day, and sometimes a 30-minute or an hour delay can mess up the day for everybody else picking up that day. So please keep that in mind. We'll try to accommodate you if you're going to be late, but all we ask you to do is keep us in the loop and let us know. And don't get mad if we ask to reschedule if you're going to be late or early. Anyway, he'll call you, set up an appointment. Only he can call you. My salespeople can't set appointments for pickup. I can't set an appointment for pickup. Only our service manager can. He'll set up a time. You'll arrive here on that time. RV Tech's going to spend some time with you. The unit will be hooked into power and water. He's going to go through it all with you, show you how to hook it up, show you everything works on it. answer any questions you have, show you any repairs he had to do, give you tips, tricks, and pointers. If you're taking it with you, then he'll help you hook it up to your vehicle. If you have a question about what safety equipment you need to tow this camper, it all depends on the vehicle you're driving. Give our sales department a call. They'll help you out as much as they can with that. We do offer weight distribution hitches and sway controllers in stock that we can install. And if you want a price on that, just ask the salespeople. The only thing we cannot do that we ask that you do before you come down, and really all of you need to do, actually two things before you start camper shopping. First of all, if you're going to tow this camper, you need to find out what your vehicle is rated to tow. We don't know what your vehicle is rated to tow. The RV dealer up the street doesn't know what your vehicle is rated to tow. You ask 10 different RV dealers what your vehicle is rated for, you're going to hear 10 different answers and not a single one of them correct. Contact your vehicle dealer. Don't play around with this, folks, because you do not want to get caught towing something heavier than your vehicle's maximum tow rating. Call your vehicle dealer. Even if your vehicle's 10, 15 years old, get your VIN number off your vehicle. If you drive a Ford dealer, call your Chevy dealer if it's Chevrolet, etc. Ask for the service department. Give them the VIN number off your vehicle. Ask them to look up what your vehicle's rated to tow. Every vehicle's different depending on the rear end gear ratio, the motor, if it's 4-wheel drive, 2-wheel drive, the cab size, if it's a truck, etc. A lot of different factors. And you can look it up on the internet and get an estimate, but it won't be accurate, folks. Only way to know for sure is ask your vehicle dealer. Write down what they say, or if they're kind enough to email it to you with their company letterhead printed out, put it in your glove box, and you've always got it. And you need to know that regardless of whatever camper you buy, where you buy from. Second thing that you need to do is make sure, if you don't already have a factory installed brake controller, which controls the electric brakes on these campers, get one installed at a truck accessory store, get one installed at a U-Haul, or even your vehicle dealer. Because our shop insurance will not let us touch the wiring on a customer's truck. So we can't install them. It's aggravating, folks, but you just won't believe how much our shop insurance costs a year. And doing that right there saves us a ton of money. I mean, a ton of money by not touching the customer's wiring on the customer's vehicle. So make sure you get that done before you even think about camper shopping. And of course, make sure you got the right plug on the back. It's a round 7-way blade style RV plug that goes on the back, and any vehicle with a factory towing package is going to have that plug back there. But look and make sure if you've got an older vehicle especially. Anyway, folks, 24/9, checked out, ready to go. You get a 90-day nationwide limited warranty. You get that walkthrough demonstration that's incredibly informative and valuable. That's also included. You get 21 nights of free camping at select RV resorts nationwide, up to 7 nights at a time. Of course, that's really no good to you if you're going to set this thing up and leave somewhere. But you can buy into this campground. It's kind of like a timeshare, but you don't have to go through. You've got to go through an hour-long sales process. That's it. Then you get 21 nights of free camping. It's really too good of a deal to turn down, and I've stayed at one myself. These are nice campgrounds, and you can buy into it and probably leave your camper there permanently if you wanted to. But that's up to you. I strongly encourage everybody to try it out. Hey, it's free. For an hour of your time, you get 21 nights of free camping. I mean, that's at minimum $1,000 of free camping. That's included. You get a starter kit and a 5-gallon bucket with all your camping essentials: sewer hose, water hose, adapters, toilet paper. You get chemicals for your toilet, and much more. All that's included. You get instructional DVDs to watch when you're at home to kind of refresh yourself before you go camping as far as how to operate it. And you're also more than welcome when you get your demonstration walkthrough by the tech that checked it out. You're more than happy to bring your record them with your cell phone or your camera. And more, folks. That's for $24,900 out the door. It's not $24,900 plus $3,000 or $4,000 in dock fees and prep fees and setup fees and freight fees like all the other dealers charge. $24,900 plus applicable sales tax. That's it. No surprises, no games, no gimmicks. That's why we've been here for 50 years, folks. Haggle free and straightforward pricing. Just doesn't get any easier than that, folks. And look at what these things cost new. If you bought this camper new 6 years ago, folks, you would owe at least $35,000, $36,000 on it if you financed it. But you can buy it today in, I never say like new, but immaculate condition for $24,900. If you put this next to a brand new 2019 Crossroads Zinger, you couldn't tell a bit of difference, except this one's less than half price. And like I said, if you'd finance this camper brand new, there's no way you could afford to pay this thing or to sell it for what we're selling it for. You'd owe an extra $8,000, $10,000 on it. So it's a great deal. Plus, you'd be out of warranty, and this way you get a 90-day nationwide limited warranty again that can be extended very affordably. Our phone number, again, is 706-965-7929. That number is answered 24/7. If it's after hours, we have an answering service that has basic information. If they can't help you, they will get your contact info, and one of our non-commissioned sales department team members will call you back the next business day. You can go to our website, parkwayrvcenter.com. I've got a factory brochure. I've got a factory floor plan. I've got specs, I've got information, descriptions, pictures, and much more than just a video on there. So anybody watching this video on YouTube, highly recommend you click on my website or go to my website, which is parkwayrvcenter.com. If you don't want to type it in your address bar, just go to my YouTube homepage, and on the picture of the camper on the lake, there it'll say in the lower right-hand corner, our website. Click on that, it'll take you right to it, and you can look at this destination trailer, as well as I've got several others for sale, and I've got 2 more coming, folks. I've got 2 great big monsters coming in that you're really going to like if you're looking for one bigger than this. I mean, these ones I've got coming in are like 42 and one's 45 feet long, so definitely want to check that out. Anyway, folks, nationwide delivery is available. We offer free local delivery up to 100 miles one way. For $24,900 out the door, option A, haggle free. We do offer an option B, and that's the only way we discount our prices, folks. You know, we've been doing this for 50 years. We don't play games. We don't go back and forth, all that haggling junk. You know, you can either get it for $24,900 with all those services, or take option B, which is the as-is option. Take it just like it sets. No checkout, no guarantees, no inspection, no warranty, no free camping. No demonstration walkthrough. Basically, we'll put the rooms in, and you'll hook it to your vehicle and go price only. And if you're willing to buy it under those conditions, we'll be willing to give you a discounted price. The advantage of option B is obviously you get a discounted price off of our already low asking price, and then you get to take it home the same day you pay for it. You don't have to wait for it to go through the shop and service and all that. So there's pros and cons to both ways. What I highly recommend you doing before you decide which way you want to buy this one, or if you want to buy this one at all, you need to come look at it, folks. I cannot recommend enough. Don't buy used vehicles sight unseen over the internet. And I know that's kind of shooting myself in the foot to many of you when I say that, but you know, I don't have 11,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel by lying. I tell the truth, folks. Any used vehicle, whether it's a camper, a motorhome, a car, truck, SUV, motorcycle, boat, whatever it happens to be, a lawnmower, you need to come look at it before you decide to buy it. Because one thing I've learned in 20 plus years in this industry, everybody's got different opinions about what condition a 2013 model used destination trailer should be in before they're willing to buy it. You know, I say it's 9 out of 10. That's me. That's honestly what I think this one is. Next person might say 5 out of 10. The next person might say 11 out of 10. Everybody's got different opinions, and that's just what makes us human, folks. My opinion, I've got 20 plus years of experience to back it up, but at the end of the day, it's still my personal opinion. Come look at it, spend some time in it, get to know it a little bit before you decide if you're going to buy it. And then you've spent enough time in it to realize if you want to do the option A or the option B on the price. I can't be any more fair than that, folks. And I certainly appreciate the trust that, you know, we sell anywhere from about 170 to 200 units a year sight unseen. In other words, we sell them to buyers completely over the internet. We don't meet them. They don't know what they bought. until it pulls up their driveway. They'll pay for the unit, we'll check it out, or send it out as is, and they'll pay somebody to bring it to them, and they don't know what they bought until it comes coming up their driveway. And I appreciate the trust that everybody puts in us to buy one from us like that. But folks, we are old-fashioned. That's why we've been here for half a century. We prefer to meet everybody that we do business with, shake their hands. I think that's important for buyers and sellers to know who they're doing business with. Come out and meet us, folks. Come out and look at our inventory. Look at our facility. Meet our employees. I mean, get a good impression of who we are and what we do. And why, folks, I know these things are used. They're not new. They're not cosmetically perfect. There's no such thing. I don't care what anybody says. There is no such thing as a like new used RV. Because even if it's a month old and it's used. There's something wrong cosmetically with it somewhere. But we make sure all the mechanical parts work like they're supposed to. If it's, I didn't see any on this one. But if it's got a ding, a dent, a stain, an odor to it, that's just part of buying a used camper. You know, like I said, I sell brand new ones too, but I don't sell brand new destination trailers. But I've got some big prowlers that I can sell you. That really about the same size as this, but they are quite a bit more. So, if you got questions, folks, give us a call. 706-965-7929. Now, come out and look at it, folks. We're open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Time, and Saturday, 9 to 5 Eastern Time. For those of you that live west of the East Coast, keep the time zone in mind. Closed on Sunday, Faith and Family Day. No commission salespeople, no haggling, no extra fees, no games, gimmicks, surprises, trouble, drama, BS, or anything else. No, and that's why we've been doing this for as long as we have, folks. So give us a call. Nationwide delivery is available. Financing is available with approved credit. Minimum 10% down payment is mandatory. Not our rules. That's the banks. They're the ones with the money, not us. And if you got any questions about any of this, pick up a phone, call us, 706-965-7929. Thank you for watching. Look forward to seeing you in beautiful Ringgold, Georgia.